Now, in a bid to strengthen economic ties and promote private sector-driven development, the National Association of Chambers of Commerce, Mines and Agriculture has engaged the diplomatic community in a business diplomacy dialogue held in Abuja. National President of NACCIMA, Engineer Jani Ibrahim, outlined priority areas for strategic engagement.
Bilateral and multilateral trade and investment missions. These are very important, key, to development and also for bringing our two countries together bilaterally. Then technical support on standards, sanitary and phytosanitary measures, and digital trade compliance. Then targeted programs for women entrepreneurs and youth-led enterprises, industrial policy cooperation, and regional value chain development. Dialogue on aligning trade policies between AfCFTA, WTO, ECOWAS, and Nigeria's national priorities. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our call for action, therefore, to actualize our shared vision, we propose the following call to action. 1, we establish a formal private sector diplomatic dialogue framework. 2, launch joint working groups on trade, investment, and the digital economy. Number 3, create platforms for sector-specific collaboration in agriculture, creative industries, and services. As you know, services in Nigeria now represent over 54%, of our gross domestic product. Then we develop impact monitoring systems to track progress and also to ensure shared outcomes.
Representing the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, the Ambassador of Lebanon to Nigeria, His Excellency Houssam Diab, commended the economic reforms under President Bola Tinubu's administration, including policies aimed at strengthening the naira and subsidy reforms.
We acknowledge the significant strides achieved under President Tinubu's administration, economic reforms which contributed to the growth of Nigeria's economy, interventions revolutionizing manufacturing, the renewed Hope Infrastructure Development Fund, accelerating critical projects, and targeted efforts bolstering security. Policies strengthening the naira, rebuilding reserves, reforming subsidies, revitalizing agriculture, food securities, and infrastructure. We as Lebanon, we are in the process of forming the Lebanese-Nigerian Business Council, and I invite other diplomatic missions who have not done so to go ahead and form their own business council, as it brings a lot of benefit to both countries and a lot of cooperation venues.
Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, or Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, represented by her Special Assistant, highlighted NACCIMA's critical role in the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA negotiations.
NACCIMA is a key player in the AfCFTA Central Coordination Committee that was established by the Honorable Minister in March 2025. Now, this committee comprises a multi-stakeholder platform for negotiation of pending annexes, implementation, and domestication of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. One of the pivotal things that the committee had achieved was an assessment, a 5-year assessment of Nigeria's AfCFTA implementation. That assessment was done in collaboration with relevant ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as key private sector organizations, chief among which was NACCIMA. At the Domestic Investment Summit last week, Monday, the Honorable Minister launched the 5-year assessment report of Nigeria's implementation of the AfCFTA, Nigeria being the first country to have undertaken this assessment.
The event also featured an interactive session where stakeholders exchanged ideas on how to harness diplomacy and private sector innovation for sustainable economic development.